Much better. All right. Okay, I was kind of on time. For y'all tonight, but then something came up. I'm just being real. So I'm Taibu Mu'addib. I'm a coach and a speaker. And hold that door. It's too much. Slide this over. Slide the chair over. And then pull the box over. So just like to slide it over. All right. I'll twist it a little bit this way. Yeah. Perfect. Good evening, everybody. I was given permission to pull out the whiteboard for y'all and get y'all together. I haven't been who God intended me to be and reach out to every. I mean, I'm paying bills just like y'all. Don't get me wrong, but I have to apologize because I wasn't giving you all the permission for your breakthrough. My son helped me out with this whiteboard tonight, so I appreciate him for that. My youngest son, Demir. But this is day one for the permission slip coaching series. Now, when I say permission slip, if you go on my YouTube page at Win With Taibu, you'll see it's like a little school bus, like a little field trip permission slip. But I want you to keep that ideal in your head because many of you, just like I was before last week, you were operating, you just trudging along. You got a good ideal, but you're not fleshing it out. So I got the whiteboard up tonight to really hit y'all with the real truth so y'all understand how important it is to operate with permission. I want you to understand you have permission tonight to either love or to leave. You have permission tonight to get that gym membership or cancel it. You have permission tonight to start eating better or to keep gorging yourself. You have permission tonight to tell your boss you want to raise or to go ahead and continue to accept money that you know is not paying your bills. You have permission tonight to pray and ask for forgiveness and then love others as you are loved. You have permission tonight to go out in the community and be great and be awesome and be a light so someone else lets their light shine. You have permission tonight. As a certified goal achievement coach, I haven't really been hitting it hard like this. I've always had the program. I have a free resource called the EFC workbook. It's a free download. Inbox me, DM me for it. I'll send it to you. Effort, focus, and commitment is how I change my life, how I can change yours. All right. People are watching folks on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, but you're not watching them to learn. You're watching them to be entertained. You're not watching them to be fed knowledge. You're watching them to be entertained. You're not watching them to see if you can learn a new skill set. You're watching them to laugh, to giggle, to feel a little bit better right now because of somebody else's silliness or because of someone else's excellence. How many of you out there, show of hands, how many of you out there right now reached your 2025 goal already? I'll wait. How many of you out there have already reached your goal? Let me make these notes in here and see if I can know. That's a huge point for me tonight. How many of you have already reached your goal or you're close to it? All right. And then now, how many of you out there haven't even started? Don't duck now. Don't stop watching my live now. How many of you haven't? Go ahead, let the hand creep up. How many of you haven't even started on your goal for 2025? And this is what it is. Right here, thanks to my son's handwriting, we can see we on day one right now. So I'm introducing. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. We can see it. Everybody can see it clearly. Day one. We on day one right now. Wasn't shade. So my program online is called the First Step Coaching Program. So all of you are welcome. You're welcome to join my First Step Coaching Program. This is day one. This is your first step. If you can put up what I'm going to say for the next 15, 20 minutes, it's going to help you greatly get back on track with your goals. This 10-day study for you is your permission to begin again. So many of you have already started and you failed. You started, you gave up, you started, you quit. Quit's a harsh word, but you did. You stopped. Stop is quitting. Many of you started, but you quit. This is day one. We're going to begin again. I'm giving you permission. I was granted permission. I'm giving you permission to start again. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, y'all. Absolutely. All right. Day one. So let's be clear about something. All right. Let's be clear. Day one. The theme for tonight: let go of shame and begin with grace. Share how you feel, how you felt stuck in your old patterns for decades, for a long time, and the first breakthrough and how it reset you into a different decision to stop waiting for permission to get you all to start where you are. So I have a story. I do. You want to hear it? I have a story. My story is I was getting it wrong for a long time. I was getting it wrong for a long time. And I'm gonna leave the face up there because the face is cool. That was a good touch. So I was getting it wrong for a long time. I was. And the issue really was I just wasn't comfortable working on myself. Many of you aren't comfortable working on yourself. That's why tonight I'm giving you permission. I was talking to many of you about investing in yourself, but in reality, you didn't know what I meant. So let me use the green marker. It represents money, doesn't it, young man? All right. So invest in yourself. When I was saying invest in yourself, what many of you don't know is money is finite. Money is not infinite. We don't make it, we spend. When you spend that money, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Our lives are going to end, just like our money. So put those two together. When I say the money's going to end, many of you are, you have trust wills and funds and stuff for your kids, but your money for you, it ends when your life ends. So it's finite. The money is finite. So is your happiness. So is your quality of life. It's finite. It's going to stop. So when I tell y'all to invest in yourselves, I'm not saying invest in my coaching program to help me have a better life. It's to help you have one. QOA, quality of, oops, my bad. Don't laugh at me. I'm thinking about spelling the word quality out. QOL, quality of life. Your money that you invest in coaching with Taibu is linked to your quality of life. If you haven't started on your 2025 goal this year, I know it's time for you. It's July, the 7th month of the year. We passed halfway. It's time for you to invest. Because if you don't, this is where the red comes in. If you don't, you're going to be trapped in that prison of poor decision making I was telling you about. Yeah, you trapped in the prison of a body you don't like, of a relationship you can't stand, of a job you don't want to be at. You're trapped in a situation where you're not making enough money to ever get ahead. It's a prison of poor decision making. It's a poor decision to not invest. This right here, when you invest, this is your get out of prison card. When you invest in yourself, your quality of life changes. Man, now you're good. That must still be wet with that stuff I sprayed. There it is. Arrows. To get out of that prison, it's a poor decision. You're suffering from a poor decision. On day one, my admission is I was getting it wrong. I wasn't investing in myself. I'm not talking about paying rent and being good to your kids or your loved ones. I'm talking about investing in yourself financially, investing in your skill sets, investing in your knowledge, investing in your ability to treat yourself better, to love yourself, to help yourself heal. You're going to be trapped in what I call a prison of poor decision making until you begin to financially invest in yourself. That's why the internet is flooded with coaches saying, hey, I can help you. That's why the internet is flooded with products and services that are supposed to be able to help you. Shein is making a killing by saying, wear this nice clothing. It'll make you feel better. You'll be more attractive, ladies. Fellas, you'll be able to attract women. I'm talking about the internet is flooded with stuff to help make your life better. You can't turn on TikTok without somebody saying, hi, this eraser right here is only $9.99 and it can help you, whatever. The internet is flooded with people that want you to invest in something to make your quality of life better. And are you with me right now? I'm trying to help somebody out. The internet is flooded with information about how you can invest money. So I'm just saying, stop. I'm saying stop right now. STOP. Stop. Effort, focus, and commitment. If you haven't started on your goal or you're not close to achieving your goal right now, it's past halfway, the situation is you didn't do nothing but make your prison more fortified. So now you in two different prisons. You in a relationship you don't want to be in and a body you don't want to be in. So if you get out that relationship, you're still in that body you don't want to be in, so no one's going to really want you. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. And you know it. So you stuck. Failing to invest in yourself is why you continue to make your prison, this prison bigger and bigger. You're refortifying it because you're not connected. Your proximity to greatness is way too far. Let me break this down for you. On day one, so I started coaching and speaking because I was always a talker. I was always a talker. But more than that, my speech motivates. Let's go into that. FSC, don't forget this. First step coaching. What's the first step? What's the first step? What's the first step? First step coaching. What's the first step towards achieving your goal? The first step to achieving your goal, number one, add new skills. You have to start doing something better. I'm in sales. I had to learn to sell automobiles. I don't know what your job is. You could be on the line at a factory. You have to learn how to do that. If you're on an assembly line, if you're driving a forklift, you have to learn how to do that to put the part needs to be. The first step is adding new skills. So as a coach and a speaker, my job is to help you do that, to help you learn how to add new skills. All right. Adding new skills is important. After the first step, where are we at? Anybody? Anybody? Right. I am the winning strategy coach. We have to look at your strategy. That was a terrible E, wasn't it? We have to look at your strategy. What is your strategy? How do you plan step by step to get where you're going? All right. And once you have the right strategy, you have to commit. That's why I have effort, focus, and commitment. You have to commit. You have to learn. You have to learn how to commit. I don't know how that got so far over. Demir, slide this over to the side. Slide it that way a little bit. Just yep. There it is. A little bit more. Yep. So you have to commit. I call my program the First Step Coaching Program because the first step is adding new skills. You have to do something better. You have to. The second part of that, once you know that you added a new skill, you can't flex it properly without having the proper strategy or winning strategy. And then once you have the roadmap, you add a new skill, you have the roadmap, you have to commit, right? And some people would say, let me erase that word. Let me erase that word for a second, because some of you that's too easy for some of you. Now, we always think of execute like execution, that a terrible word. But really, when you execute your plan, your strategy, how you deploy it, how serious you are about it, how you work your plan, everything that you like to do or that you find entertaining is a well-executed plan. From reality TV shows to fast food restaurants to the movie theaters that show movies that you like to go see, streaming platforms, they're executing a well-thought-out strategy. Now, to close this thing out tonight, this is day one. And the theme is having permission. All right. So I'm giving you permission tonight to do one specific thing. I want you to do one specific thing tonight for me. I'm giving you permission. Taibu Mu'addib, I'm giving you permission. I gotta release this thing to the press. All right. One specific thing I'm giving you permission to do tonight. And this right here is how I turn up. I'm giving you permission tonight to stop being afraid. I'm giving you permission tonight to stop being afraid. I'm putting that out the way. When I was getting it wrong, when I was doing the wrong thing, it's because I was afraid. When I was having tough relationships and involving myself in domestic violence, it's because I wanted to control, because I was afraid if I didn't have control, what would happen? When I was committing crimes in the community, selling drugs, pandering, when I was doing, carrying guns, when I was doing all kind of wild stuff, fighting, I wanted to control my environment out of fear. I wanted to be feared because I was afraid if I wasn't, what was going to happen? Most of the things that I did, it was because of fear. Even to the point where I'm trying to get money by any means necessary, so I'm afraid of being broke. It was all about fear. I'm giving you permission tonight to not be afraid anymore. To stop being afraid. Maybe at 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night, you don't want to hear that. 10 o'clock at night, you don't want to hear that. But I'm giving you permission to not be afraid anymore. To not be afraid to do something spectacular, do something magnificent, do something for somebody else. I'm giving you permission to stop being afraid of what will happen if you invest in yourself, if you take that first step. It's Taibu Mu'addib right here letting you know that when you overcome today's obstacles, tomorrow will feel like paradise. I appreciate all of you. Join me tomorrow night for episode 2. I got a 10-day study for you. Stop being afraid. Take the first step. Join my coaching program by calling the hospitality hotline or texting me 682-514-5955. You can inbox me or DM me, and you can definitely book a call with me at calendly.com/Coach Taibu. Remember, you have permission. I'll see you tomorrow.